Hello, hello, hello. What is up? Brynn Lang in the house. Woo woo. So excited to be here with you guys today. I just realized that the light is shining in my glasses, so I should probably take those off. I don't need to see. It's not a big deal having to be able to see. What's up, guys? I'm so excited to be here with you today. My name is Brynn Lang, and I'm going to be talking to you guys today about why I love Frequence, why I chose Frequence, why this might be the most incredible opportunity for you. So thank you for being here. Say hello in the comments so I could say hello back. If I end up looking down, I can't see the comments over here on my computer screen. So I have it pulled up on my phone so I can say hello. But what is up? It is a beautiful Thursday. I don't know about you, but I am so excited about fall. It's finally feeling a little bit cooler outside. And that just, it gives me all the good vibes. But let's get started. So you may know me or you may not. My name is Brynn Lang, and I actually got started in the network marketing industry 11 years ago. That is crazy when I think about that. 11 years that I have been doing this, and I'll be 100 with you guys. And that's who I am. So that's what you're going to get the whole time. I'm always going to be completely honest. Okay. So when I got pitched network marketing about 1,700 million times back in 2014, I said, no, 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 and more no. I was totally skeptical. I totally thought it was a scam. I had friends who had spent a ton of money, lost a ton of money. And I was like, I don't want to have anything to do with that. But isn't it funny how God works? The right person on the right day at the exact right time said what I needed to hear to choose something different for my life. So at the time, I was a very, very broke personal trainer, and I loved my job. I loved helping people. I loved helping people with their health. It like truly lit me up. But at the end of the day, I wasn't making a lot of money. I was working from literally, literally 5 o'clock in the morning until 8 o'clock at night, in and out of the gym. At the time, I had a 5-year-old. My husband and I own a restaurant. So he was always at the restaurant. We never saw each other. We never had family time. We never had vacations. And we certainly didn't have enough money for anything. We would get to the end of the month and there was never enough money to not only pay our bills, but for anything extra. And so I remember my friend, he walked into the gym and he was so excited. Like you could just see this huge grin on his face. And he looked at me, he's like, Brynn Lang, dude, I have to tell you something. And I was like, okay. And he said, I just bought socks without checking my bank account. And I was like, I have to check my bank account to do everything, to buy anything. I'm putting $5 in my gas tank. The week before, I was standing in Target staring at a pair of shoes for my then 5-year-old and asking myself if I could make his shoes stretch for just one more week until I had enough money to buy him new shoes. Oh man, going back to that moment, like I just get this feeling in my gut and it makes me feel sick that I had to live like that. And I know that there are so many people right now who are in the same situation. And so I made a decision. I asked him, okay, what are you doing? And oh no, it was network marketing. And I'm like, you know what? Let me try the products. Let me see if I can get behind this. I tried the products. I felt really great. And I thought, man, I think I could do this. And so I jumped in, and I'm going to be 100. Like I said, I'm always 100. I sucked really, really bad. And here's the thing, and I want you to hear this because you might be on here, you maybe have never done anything like this before, or maybe you've done something and you've totally failed at it. We all start at suck. Every single person starts at suck, okay? You just got to suck until you suck less. So I decided I was going to suck until I sucked less. And I dove in. And I caught a vision very, very quickly for what this could be for my family. I was meeting people who not only could pay their bills, but they were traveling for free. They were creating moments and experiences with their family. At this point, my husband and I never had a honeymoon. We had never been on a family vacation. My kid was 5 years old. And I mean, I started to catch this vision of what my life could possibly be. So I dove all in. Okay. I did all the things. I did everything that my leaders and my mentors told me to do, and stuff started happening. Within 1 year of joining network marketing, I found myself in a space where I could quit my full-time job. And I remember going to my boss and saying, you know what? I'm done. I'm not doing this personal training thing anymore. I found what lights me up. I want to help people. I'm making more money than I've ever experienced in my life. And I get to do it from home. And I get to do it while I'm with my kid. And I get to do it in a way that makes me feel good. And I remember he looked at me and he was like, you'll be back. You're going to lose all your friends and family. Everybody's going to laugh at you. And I remember walking out of his office just thinking, wow, I used to be a skeptic like that. I'm so glad that I was open-minded to something different. And over the next 11 years, I created a legacy for my family. Over the next 11 years, I made multi millions of dollars. We bought our dream home on a lake. We were able to buy an investment property in Destin right on the beach. Like, we were able to go on vacations and travel the world and go to concerts and create all these experiences that we would have not had the opportunity to do if I would not have said yes. But sometimes things don't always work out. And I found myself 2 years ago, literally 2 years ago this month, walking into a room in a mastermind and feeling completely defeated. I was in a company where they were constantly changing things, and I felt the writing on the wall, and I had this smile on my face, and everybody thought everything was okay, but I knew in my gut that what I was doing wasn't working anymore. I knew in my gut that God was calling me to such a greater impact. I knew that he was calling me to something, a greater mission. See, up until the point of 2 years ago, I had always been in the weight loss world when it came to network marketing. And although I loved being a personal trainer and I loved helping people with their physical health, there was something missing for me. There was something inside of me saying, like, you have so much more to give. And so I walk into this mastermind and I meet this woman. God, it makes me emotional every time I think about it. She was sitting behind me and she was talking about starting her own company. And she was talking about the why of why she wanted to start her own company. This woman had been in the industry for over 30 years, both in the field and as a CEO. And what it all boiled down to is she felt that same pull in her gut that I was feeling, where she wanted to make a bigger impact on the world. And she started talking about, the loss of her brother-in-law through suicide. She started talking about how she almost lost her daughter to addiction and how she wanted to create something that helped those kinds of people. She wanted to create something that would help people with their mental health. Can we all agree that since 2020, the mental health crisis has been shooting through the roof? I mean, people are hurting. People were locked in their homes, and we experienced this time that none of us have ever experienced before. And so many more people turning to alcohol, turning to drugs, turning to something that would make them feel better, even though those things don't really make us feel better, right? And she was talking about this feel good now movement, this mental health movement. And I just remember sitting there thinking, oh my gosh, this is what I've been looking for. This is what I've been feeling God calling me to. Fast forward a couple months and I woke up on my 41st birthday and I was just miserable. I felt like perimenopause was hitting me in the face. My mental health had taken a dump. I just felt like I had truly lost myself. I woke up crying and I was just like, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. I have to make a change. And that is when I decided to join Frequence. And I am so grateful that I made that decision, because it's been one of the best decisions I have ever made in my life. I knew that being a part of a mission to help people with their mental health, to help them stay alive, to help them feel happy again, to help them find themselves again. Like, I knew that it was something that I had to be a part of. And I am just so grateful to be here to be able to share that with you guys today. And so what it started with for me was that mission, was hearing that mission. But then I knew I needed to try the products, right? I needed to know, do these products work as well as Barb is telling me they work? And I remember the day I tried the products. It was a super stressful day. Myself and my business partner, Marina Simone, we were doing this event for our previous company, and we were so stressed out. Nothing was going right that day. Nobody had done what they said they were going to do. We had this massive, international, amazing, influential speaker coming to speak to the crowd. And we were so embarrassed because the room looked terrible. And so we were like, we got to go to Party City. We got to figure this thing out, right? We're gonna make this happen. And we went up to the room and we grabbed the Rise. I always don't know which way to turn it with the camera. We grabbed the Rise. This is a nootropic. And I'll be 100. I have never been a nootropic fan. I'm very sensitive to caffeine. I don't like to feel like all jittery and like I'm going to run through a wall. And so I was really nervous to try it, but we're like, bottoms up, let's do it. Put a scoop in the water. We grabbed the minerals, and I'm going to tell you a little bit more about these products in a second. We grabbed the minerals and we put them in our water and we drank it down, and legit 30 minutes later, we were like two little kids. We were skipping through Party City, like throwing things in the basket, giggling, and just feeling good, feeling light. I felt like the stress was peeled off my shoulders. Like, I felt like a different person, like that freaking quickly. And I've never had anything that had done that for me. So now, after we tried the products and after like really knowing that this mission was something that was near and dear to my heart, with all the things that I've been through in my life, sexual abuse from my stepfather, suicidal thoughts, there's been suicide in my family. There's a lot of mental health issues in my family. There's a lot of addiction in my family. I knew it. I just knew it. This is what I wanted to do. And so we joined back in February of 2024, and it has been nothing but an incredible experience since then. So let's talk a little bit about the products. So the first product, the Rise that I was telling you about, this is 7 organic mushrooms. If you know nothing about mushrooms, just know that they can do so much for your body. These products literally start to heal you from the inside out. We're talking gut health, brain health, mental health. Like, this is 7 organic mushrooms, methylated B vitamins. You literally take 1 scoop, you put it in your water every day, and it's like happiness in a canister. My family literally told me that I was a different person. My kid told me I was snapping less. My husband told me I was snapping less. They like to be around me better. I felt more calm throughout the day. It's an energy, but it's not a jittery energy. It's like a calm, beautiful energy. And it just makes you feel good. It's hard to explain until you try it. Your focus is better. I'm a homeschool mom, by the way. I need that focus. You know what I'm saying? Homeschooling a 16-year-old can be really fun. You know what I'm saying? So that's the Rise. And then we mix this. This is 72 minerals. Okay. It is an incredible gut detox, like white pants approved. You're not gonna be like run into the bathroom and like feel like you can't make it kind of thing. It's a liver detox. It helps detox your body of things like parasites, heavy metals, microplastics, like all these things that our bodies are inundated every single day with all of these things that are like making us feel sluggish and creating inflammation and creating like just that feeling. You need to detox your body. And so mixing these two things together in your drink every single day will literally blow you away. And the cool thing is, you'll see on all of the products, do you see these little metal medallions? See my necklace? If you haven't noticed, we are a company called Frequence. Our products are amazing. They're so clean. They're organic. They're good to put in your body. By the way, this does not taste like mushrooms, in case you're wondering. I am 40 something years old. I am not drinking something that tastes like crap. It tastes amazing. It tastes like lemonade. But on these little metal medallions. Metal can be tuned for life with frequencies, okay? And so you will see these little metal medallions everywhere on our products. And what they do is they are tuned for life with 11 harmonic healing frequencies that help you to balance out the organ systems in your body and create immunity. Now, you may not understand frequencies at all, and that's okay. You don't have to. You will feel a difference, because what happens is when one of the organ systems or multiple organ systems in your body are out of balance, that's what creates the way that you feel. It creates that inflammation. It's creating that dis-ease in your body, right? It's like a car. Okay. If you're going to go and you're going to drive your car, right? If there's one part of your car, let's say the transmission is not working correctly, the rest of the car is not going to work correctly. That's what these frequencies do. They help to balance out the organ systems in your body. You'll also see this necklace we have. On one side, it's got the F. On the other side, it has gratitude. And as long as you're wearing that necklace, you are getting those frequencies in your body. So you'll see, we like never, ever take these off. We also have this incredible straw. As you see, it's got kind of like a weird top. It's got a hole right on the top. You drink it like this, so you don't have to purse your lips, right? So you're not getting the wrinkles. By the way, this is barely any makeup and no filter. How you like them apples? How does my skin look at 40 freaking 2? Okay. So anything you drink with this straw, you are getting those frequencies in your body. So we drink everything out of this straw. And the last product I'm going to show you guys about, this is Reverse. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. Okay, my husband has never taken my supplements, ever. In 11 years of network marketing, he has always refused, and he takes all of these. Okay, this product right here literally ages you backwards. It is DNA and cellular repair. Not only does it make you look like you're glowing, it reverses the aging in your skin, but it also boosts your metabolism. I was talking to my husband about that the other day. Like, I left the weight loss world, and I am the smallest I've ever been without focusing on weight loss. Like, I don't even try to lose weight anymore. And I am like in the 130s since I'm like my 20s. It's insane. It is literally melting the fat off of me and making me glow and making my skin look amazing. So those are the 3 main products. If you have not tried them yet and you are watching, you need to get this stuff in your body. If you want to look better and feel better than you have in years, you need. I'm just letting you know, okay? You need. Whether you are interested in the opportunity or not, get the products in your body. What I've seen over and over and over and over and over again is, as soon as people take these things, they are in 100%. Let's go, because the products make you feel so freaking good. Now, let's talk about probably my favorite part of this, although I don't know, the mission and the products are also my favorite part. Can it all be my favorite part? I'm just saying, I'm not a hypey person, but I just get so excited because, like, I love it so much. The community here. Oh my gosh. Our mission is all about elevating people to the best version of themselves in their minds, their bodies, and their bank accounts. And that's what this community does every day. We uplift each other. We love on each other. We support each other. We help each other grow. We help each other become that best version of ourselves. You know, they always say, and I have seen proof of this in my life over and over and over and over again, the 5 people that you spend the most time with are what you become. You become more like those people. So I don't know about you, but I choose to spend my time with people who want to grow, who want to heal, who want to become better versions of themselves, who want to go out in the world and make a difference and help other people become the best version of themselves. That's what this community is all about. And it's like we're collecting all these people from all over the world that have kind of never felt like they fit in. They've kind of never felt like they had a safe space. That's what this is. It is a safe space to heal. I remember at our last event, I had the opportunity of getting to close the entire thing. And at one point, I had everybody in the audience stand up if they had been through a certain thing. And I said things like, family or loved ones who, have committed suicide, addiction, divorce, mental illness, physical illness, like abuse, all these things. At the end of it, everybody in the room was standing up. Everybody was crying. People were hugging each other. Like people who never met each other in their lives were loving on each other and supporting each other. That is what we do. That is who we are with this community. If you are looking for a safe space, if you are looking for a place to heal, if you are looking for a place where you can help others heal and you want to become the best version of yourself, these products, this community, they are for you. Can you guys hear my cat? I put my dog out so she wouldn't like drive me nuts while I'm doing this. Now my cat's meowing outside of the door. What are you going to do? Let's talk systems. Okay. Because if you do decide to join this business, we want to make sure that you are fully supported in every way so that no matter what your goal is, whether it's making a small amount of extra money per month, whether it's wanting to travel and have more experiences with your family, make more memories, right? No matter what it is that you want. I mean, heck, you might want a jet. I don't know. If that's what you want, then let's help you get it. The systems are what is going to help you do that. And we have the most incredible systems on the planet. Number one, we have something called the Freak Up On Demand dashboard. I love this. It is literally your lifeline. It is not on social media. So even if you don't have social media, you don't have to plug into social media to use this. And on this dashboard is legit everything you need to build your business. Every single day, we have workshops that you can plug into to help you build your business. If you're a leader and you've always felt like you had to create everything for people, you don't have to do that here. Those workshops help not only teach them the basics, but because they're workshops and they're not trainings, okay, we legit get on with you. We show you what to do, then we do it in real time with you. So if you struggle with accountability, if you struggle with consistency, if you don't know what you're doing, if this is your first time, all you have to do is plug into these workshops and we are going to do it in real time with you. You'll also see on that dashboard all of the different opportunity presentations that we have every single week like this one. You will always have something to plug people into to get the information so it doesn't have to come out of your mouth. And that's really important, especially when you're brand new and you don't know at all what you're doing, right? On that dashboard, you're also going to see our very own GPT bot. How would you like to have legit a black diamond, somebody like myself who has been in the industry for 11 years, who has made multi-millions of dollars in your back pocket? That's what Millie is. Millie is our Frequence bot, okay? And Millie will do everything for you. When you go to Millie, you can literally ask Millie, hey, Millie, I'm brand new. I've never done this before. Here's my name. Here's my goal. Can you please give me a step-by-step launch process? How do I reach out to people? How do I post on social media? I've never done a video before. How do I do that? I have no idea how to follow up with people. What do I say? Somebody just asked me a question. I don't know the answer to it. Millie, what do I say? Millie, I don't understand a compensation plan. Can you please explain it to me? Like I'm 5 years old. Millie is legit me, Marina, these big leaders who've created all the success that you want literally in your back pocket 24/7. Is that not like the coolest thing ever? Tell me that's like not the coolest thing ever, right? So we also have something that we call the 5-day experience. And you may be on here going, I'm not sure about the opportunity yet, but I really would like to try the products, but I'm not sure I want to buy a full month yet, even though we have a 30-day empty bottle guarantee. I'm just saying it's kind of worth it, right? You can start with something called the 5-day experience, where we get 5 days of the product in your hands for only $35. And here's the really cool thing about the 5-day experience. 80% plus of the people who do the 5-day experience end up joining or buying the products. Tell me that's not freaking phenomenal. And we'll teach you exactly how to do it. Now let's talk about getting paid, right? Because if you're here watching an opportunity presentation, you probably want to make a little bit of extra money. Okay. Like I said, I've been around the block. I've seen all the things in the network marketing industry. And some of the most annoying things about compensation plans we decided to get rid of. Because if you can't understand how you're getting paid and it's not simple, okay, then the person who's never done it before or the person who's never had any success before is going to have a really hard time. Actually, in fact, yesterday I was talking to our girl Alicia, who just earned our free cruise. And she has been in the network marketing industry for 9 years, never earned a single trip until now. It's because of the simplicity of our systems, the happiness in a bottle that we have, the incredible products, and how easy it is to get paid. So we actually get paid on the real dollar. What does that mean? That means there's no CV, BV, GV, all these things. Most companies have these things to basically take money out of your pocket. And it may say, oh, you're going to make 50%. But then when you actually boil it down and you put in the CV, GV, BV stuff, you're making 10%. Okay. So you get your paycheck and you're like, I thought I made 50%. Like this is only 10%. Okay. We get paid all on the real dollar. So when we say you make 20% on your first order, when somebody orders as a customer or they order as an affiliate from you, you make 20% on the real dollar. You sell $100, you just made $20 and you will see that on your paycheck. Okay. Simple, easy peasy. The next thing that I love is we have no structure. Okay. In most companies, in order to get to the next rank or get to the next level, that increases your pay. Okay. You have to build this person to this rank and this person to this rank and this person to this rank. And you have to have all these different people lined up, hitting these different ranks. And so instead of just building your business, you're trying to move people to this person and this person and this person and this person, trying to even all the things out so you can get to the next level. You don't have to do that here. There is no structure here. You go wide, you sign up customers, you sign up affiliates, and you getting paid. Okay. The third thing that I really love, okay, is our pool. In my previous company, in order to earn shares in the company, that sounds exciting, right? Shares in the company. In order to earn those bonuses, I had to have 4 legs. First off, I had to have $1 million in enrollment volume. And then I had to have 4 separate legs, 3 at 100,000 in volume and another at 400,000 in volume in order to start earning shares in the company. Here at Frequence, when you're at the $10,000 mark with you and your team, your total organizational volume, you start earning shares in our pool. And that pool comes from the new volume coming into the company every single month. They take 5% of the new volume and they put it in a pool. And everybody who's at $10,000 in volume starts to earn shares in that pool. And the higher you level up, the more shares you earn out of that pool. And what's really cool about this is it really has helped our community as well, because at the end of the day, if Sarah's over here and Sarah's not on my team, I still want to help Sarah, because if I'm in that pool and Sarah's bringing new volume into the company, even if I'm not monetarily, benefiting from her in my downline, it does benefit me monetarily to help her. So everybody works together. And here's the thing, the energy that we have here, it's to help everybody anyways. Like I said, like we're all about elevating you to the best version of yourself, and the best version of yourself wants to help people regardless of whether you make money off of them. But it's been incredible because the community all comes together. We all help each other, whether we're on the same team or not. The last thing, the diamond generational bonus. Oh my gosh. I love this so much. It like makes my skin hurt. Once you hit that $100,000 mark, you start having the generational bonus, which pays you on every line. 6 diamond generations deep. A diamond generation is $100,000 in volume. A team underneath you doing $100,000 in volume. It literally makes it so that you're getting paid infinity wide and basically infinity deep. Is that not like the coolest thing? Oh my gosh. Okay. So here's the thing. I wanted to keep this to 30 minutes. I'm like really proud of myself because I'm like right there on the line. I just want to say thank you so much for being here. I hope I made you feel something in your gut. I hope you heard about the mission and knew you needed to be a part of this, or at least wanting to try the product. So here's what I want you to do right now. I want you to get back with the person who invited you to this presentation. I want you to tell them, I either want to try the products or I am ready to go with the opportunity, and we want to welcome you into our family. So thank you so much for being here. My bestie for the restie will be here next week doing this presentation, so you'll get to meet her as well. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day. I absolutely love you all, and you guys have a great one. Okay.